Peace, and so many blessings, y'all. I'm so excited for this episode, for this closing of the series. This is Healing Sounds. I am your host, Gaea Priestess, and we're live here at the Broom Radio. Healing Sounds has become this small little sector in this big, vast metaphysical garden. And I love it here. I love what we're cultivating. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in live, and thank you to everyone that's listening to it asynchronistically. This container exists beyond space and time, so whenever you're tuning in, just know that it's the divine time for you. Right before hopping on this call, I was telling everyone that ever since we entered the telepathic channels, I've been noticing like this energetic congestion happening all in my head, starting from like my jawline up through my nasal cavities, my third eye, and now right before I got onto this call, it was just like this congestion just this wave of congestion just came, and I'm like, interesting. So I am attributing that to just the energy in the space. So of course we're going to, the best of our abilities, try to remove some of that congestion, and own this space of ours, right? So our crown, we reached the top, y'all. We reached the top. Our crown is how we connect to our higher selves, right? How our higher selves can come down and give us the information that we need to channel, to be a clear channel, right? So the color of the crown chakra is white, right? White, violet, depending on what source you're looking at it from. And our crown chakra is connected to our pineal gland, our cerebral cortex, and our higher chakras. And it's the source of our divine awareness. Again, this is how we connect to our higher selves, and how we transmute the frequencies and the information that's coming in. It is the seat of our oneness with all, and it's honestly the seat of our divinity. This is where our divinity stems from, right? I wanted to get into how this chakra can get clouded. How this chakra can, how we might at some point lose our connection to ourselves, right? And it can get clouded by thought forms, by psychic attacks, by collective energies. You ever walk into a space and all of a sudden you feel like this rush of like thoughts coming in, like attacks coming in, and you're like, whoa, what is that? Those are psychic attacks. Those are thought forms, right? That are collectively just moving around and, you know, taking up space in the ethers. So a way to protect yourself from that is, one, covering your head, right? Sometimes we do get the call from spirit, from our higher selves, to cover our heads. In some lineages, we use protective hairstyles to protect our crown. Not only our hair, but our crown. Our hair is our antenna, and not letting people, not letting just anybody touch your hair, your antenna, is what's the word? It's important, right? You just can't let just anybody just touch this sensitive, sacred space. I wanted to share herbs as well that can help protect your crown. And these herbs are all good herbs for our brain health. So, skullcap is a really great herb for our crown chakra. However, we have to be mindful when using skullcap, because skullcap, if you're on any mental health medications, you can't use it because it works on the same system as the medications. So it has to be either or. It can't be both, right? Or it's just gonna cause more confusion and more distortion. Ginkgo leaf is another good one for brain health, protecting our crown chakra, and gotu kola. These are all great herbs for our brain health, our chakra, right? Protecting it and cleansing it. I wanted to guide us through gentle meditation, just so we can facilitate owning this space, right? We might have others inhibiting the space. It might be our parents, our mother, our father, our caretaker, society, just anybody that is not yourself, right? So I wanted to facilitate gentle meditation before getting into the healing sounds to own this space. And we're gonna start by being in a seated position. Getting comfortable. I wanted to start us off with chanting the mantra for this chakra, which is Ah. I'll put it in the chat. And we're going to take a big inhalation. And in our out breath, we're going to say Ah. So, Ah. And just noticing if that activated anything. any sensations that might be uprising. And I want us to, in this moment, bring up some forest green earth energies, and allowing these energies to just wash over us, cleansing our space, removing any excess energies, any blocked energies, any stagnant energies. And I want to set the reminder that you are your own authority. You are safe now. You are safe now. And now we're going to call in some golden cosmic energy, allowing these energies to wash over us. Allowing these energies to replenish us and resource us. And allowing both these earth and cosmic energies to wash over us. And in this moment, I want us to envision ourselves on a golden platform. And in front of us is this stream, the spectrum of colors. And I want you to choose in this moment your crown color. Let it be unique to you. Without hesitation, without thinking about it too much, whatever color first called you, trust in that and go with that. Go with that trust. Now I want us to envision, once you've chosen your color, once you feel safe and comfortable with your decision, with your decision. I want us to envision a stream. With your specific color in a pond. And now allowing this stream of your specific, your chosen crown chakra color to wash over you, to remove any impurities, to remove any thought forms, any collective energies, any psychic attacks, to remove any distortions that might be lingering in this space, that might be taking over this space. And I want you to breathe into that. And continuing to breathe. Trusting in the wholeness and vastness of yourself. Trusting in your own abilities. To reclaim this space. And to take full autonomy of your entire being. And as we continue to allow this energy to wash over us, claiming this space for ourselves, owning this space for ourselves, acknowledging that we can take up the space in this realm, in this chakra, wholeheartedly. And reaffirming to ourselves that we are a clear vessel for the divinity that lays inside of us. And setting our crown chakra to our specific color, knowing that we can always come back to this color whenever we feel like someone else is taking up space in this area. Affirming that you're a sovereign being and that you're reclaiming full autonomy over your wholeness. And as we exit this scene, coming back into this space, wiggling our toes and our fingers, stretching if we need to. And I wanted to close out by chanting all 7 mantras for our chakras, starting with the crown all the way down to our root. Starting off with taking a deep inhalation. And then our next exhale. Just noticing what we're noticing. Noticing the recalibration, the ownership, the space we're taking up in all of our chakras. And allowing this wholeness, this fullness, this sacredness, this divinity, this groundness, this openness to flow through us, within us, without us. And this has been Healing Sounds. I'm your host, gaea Priestess. You can find my work here in the broom. You can also find my work over on Patreon at Cultivating Inner Richness. You can find me on socials at gaea Priestess. If you like my work, you can go follow, subscribe, share, reach out if you're looking for one-on-one consultations, sessions, spiritual guidance. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. I hope that this series has helped you in any way. Take up more space in your field. Own your spaces and remove anything that is no longer serving you. You are safe now. You are safe now. And you're secure. And you can take up more space. Ashe. Peace.